It's been almost a month since you were appointed as Minister for the Cabinet. How have you been finding it so far?
Well, it's been fascinating. It's been slightly daunting, like any new job is, especially when it's a kind of a big new job. But there are enormous opportunities. I do feel a great sense of honour of being asked to do it, but also responsibility, because broadly I'm responsible for the delivery of government, and that's both the delivery of our promises that we've made to the nation, but also how government operates. So, is it efficient? Is it responsive? Is it close to the citizen? Does it act as the servant of the people? And all of that requires an enormous amount of work and of thought, whether it's property or IT or civil service. And we've done a lot over the last few years, but there's a huge amount more to do.
What benefits will people in Ipswich get from you in particular being in this job? Is there any link that having their MP as Minister for the Cabinet will bring to the town, or is it just that you're in a more prominent position in government to be able to get other things through?
Well, the benefits flow both ways, and I think it is the single most beautiful aspect of our democracy, and our democracy is in many ways a beautiful thing, and one that we should treasure, which is that whether you're the Prime Minister or a Cabinet Minister or a backbencher, you have this link with a constituency which is cast iron. And it means that I'm here in Ipswich for all the time when we're not in Parliament, listening, responding, understanding what people's concerns are.
It's been quite a rapid rise for you, if we can say that, from obviously being first elected and then moving into the position with the Department for Health, and now obviously your current position. Do you see yourself moving upwards again before we get to the next general election, or is this a period where you want to really get stuck into one particular job?
I'll do whatever the Prime Minister asks me to do, and before the reshuffle I was fully prepared for any eventuality. I think you can only do this job if you understand that you're a public servant. If you go to work in the morning thinking about your own ambitions, you are always going to be disappointed, and you're also not going to get your priorities right. And that will probably make you an unhappy person in your job. And the greatest pleasure I get out of doing this job primarily comes from the work that we do in Ipswich, because I can see an effect that I and my team and the people I work with are having on a daily basis now. It's really exciting to see the transformation across the town. We've only just begun that. The long answer and the short is I will do what I'm asked to do, and I will discharge it to the best of my ability. And if I'm not asked to do something, then I'm happy with that also, because you can't spend your life being bitter about the things that might or might not have happened.